Robbers Roost is a landscape of stark beauty, the contrast of the flat desert plains above against the expanse of slick rock and canyon dipping down to the Dirty Devil River. The Roost is a remote area of southern Utah, accessed from Hanksville or Green River. It's a harsh but wonderful place for self-sufficient camping and canyoneering. You can spend a full week in just one corner of the Roost and still not exhaust your options. One good base camp overlooks the East Fork of Pasture Canyon, with several nearby objectives, one of which is the Pothole fork of Pasture Canyon's East Fork. Much better angle today to get across to the Pothole fork, looking up canyon, lots of potholes in there. Overlooking the Pothole fork, just going to route find in and probably bypass that first section. So we've just walked around that first little drop off in the open section, got a few down climbs, and then we're heading for pasture and the potholes.
Would you like to come into the first pothole? Yeah. Want to come in? In you come. All the way to the bottom.
Little snake in that pothole. Mel only just missed it. Hey, it's starting to look more interesting just as it's turning. First pothole there, which you can stem across or step across. The canyon is short but full of obstacles. The technical section is the final 200 to 300 yards. Number of short, easy down climbs, very convoluted slot, very good. Another bit of a slide here, down climb. A few down climbs lead to 3 potholes that hold water most of the time. The depth seems to be consistent. Thigh, knee, waist. The potholes should never be keepers. First pothole with water. So you can see out into Pasture's East Fork there. And we've got a pool down here. So I'm going to go first and see how deep it is. The down climb in there, you just drop into about knee deep, but it was thigh deep to come and get out here. I came and had a look at the bottom of Pothole Fork yesterday and there was a rope hanging down. So presumably there is no anchor further down, so the previous party used this chockstone in between the first and second pothole to get down, single strand. Disappointingly, chockstone has moved to draining. There's a lot of water now going down to the next pool.
Daddy, did you notice I clipped things onto me?
Well, this is the second pothole. So the anchor point is between the first and second pothole. So I've got a 27 and a 24 metre rope. They have splashed in the bottom. And then looking down to the third pothole, I was there yesterday. You can walk off left from the rim. The pothole was waist deep, but there's a good hole there for you to pull out and slide out on.
Good. You under? That's it. Yeah, good.
Now in time for lunch. There's the Pothole fork. You can come out sideways from the pothole. It's a much different prospect with wet feet and that silty stuff on the bottom of your feet compared to dry feet yesterday. You emerge from the Pothole fork into Pasture Canyon's East Fork. Walk down canyon for about half a mile to where Pasture's East and West Forks join. Well, this is the junction of the East and West Forks of Pasture Canyon. Should be able to route find out of here on Slick Rock. On the eastern side of the confluence, you'll be able to route find up to the eastern rim with some help from cowboy steps hacked into the rock. Once back at your car, you can head out again for another objective, or settle into camp to enjoy the desert solitude and sunset.